Thanksgiving. Today is Thursday, November 28th. And we have two birthdays. Today is Paula's birthday. So Paula, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paula. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Sylvia's birthday. So Sylvia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sylvia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great, great birthday, both of you, on Thanksgiving. And I know it doesn't come every year. Last year, I think it was, no, I don't know. One of the years it was my brother's birthday. He's at the parade. No, I don't. We all know Sandy doesn't do parades because I have poor memories of parades. My father used to bring us to the parade every year, and we would go down there, and we would park, it seems like, in the next city before we got there, walk, and we finally get to the parade, and everybody's already there, and you can't see anything because we're late, and then we leave before Santa gets there because we have to beat the traffic. So it's like ridiculous. And it was cold, and we had to get out of the house because my mother was making Thanksgiving dinner, and she didn't need 6 kids running around underfoot. So we went there. I'm not a big parade person. But I am just leaving my sister Denise's house because I went from thinking I wasn't doing any cooking for Thanksgiving. I was just going to buy some pies from our favorite bakery, Pie Bakery, Atkins. If anybody's in Michigan, delicious pies. It's a Jewish community. Kind of like an Amish community, but they're Jewish. I don't know if they're Jewish. No. Well, they're Jewish. I know that. And they're open every day, except for Saturdays. And they close every day at sundown. So obviously in the summer, they're open longer than in the winter. But they're open today for Thanksgiving. So Jim's on his way to go pick up our pies. And I'm leaving Denise's house after just putting her turkey in the oven because she's having her in-laws over, and she's never made a turkey before, and she didn't want to make a bad impression. So I went and put her turkey in the oven. Now I'm on my way home to put my turkey in the oven. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. But Samantha and Christy are coming about 4 o'clock to help me with, like, there's a stop sign here. Ooh, what am I thinking of? Oh my goodness. There's nobody on the road, so I'm thinking I'm the only one on the road, because everybody's home making their turkey dinners. Anyway, glad I noticed that. Otherwise, it might have been a crash in the makings. So anyway, I have people coming at 4 o'clock to help me with the peel the potatoes and put the vegetables and all that good stuff on. So I'm all set with that. And then the Lions are playing at 1 o'clock. Hopefully they win. They don't have a really good record on Thanksgiving. But they're a different team this year, so they'll probably do well. And we didn't capture any mice again yesterday. I know, I'm Jimmy, I'm talking to you. When I said I put some cheese around the trap, what I meant was we took some of the shards of shredded cheese, and we put like maybe 3 or 4 little shards of cheese around the trap just to entice them to go to the peanut butter that we have in the trap. But the little 4 shards of cheese around the traps were still there. So and we put the traps in a different spot too, just in case they got smart to where the traps were. We put them in a different spot. We put one where we caught the other 2, but then we put the other 2 somewhere different, but still in the kitchen, because I'm thinking that's the food source. Because Jim eats everything in the kitchen. He doesn't eat anything in his chair. I eat in the back room sometimes when I'm watching TV, but I don't leave any food back there ever. I keep the plate on my lap, and then once I'm done, I bring the thing back. So I know that there's no food in the TV room, but no mice. So that was good. Hopefully, we only had the 3. I know that that's very rare, but we're looking for holes to figure out where they might have got in. I still think, like I said, that when Jim was loading his truck up to go hunting, when he left the door propped open, I really do think so, because somebody had mice. Because I told you I found that dead mouse on my driveway with the foaming at the mouth. So I'm thinking somebody chased all their mice out, and then they had to find a new place to live, and so they come over to my house. But they're not like baby size, but they're not really big either. They're just like kind of like in between. But they're gross. I know that. It's just I gotta get over to the Aaron's friend. Remember in the summer I had to switch my thing around for the air conditioning? I meant to bring it back so I could switch it around for my heat. Although I don't have heat in my car. I mean, I don't use the heat. I don't like to have the heat in my car. But I need it I need it to defrost. I gotta have a defroster at least. But so Alyssa decided she's coming to my house and then she's just going to go to her mom's later. I think because she wants to see Sophia. I know Sebastian and Oliver are coming later for dessert because they're going to go to her, with their mom to her sister's house. So I think she just wanted to see her cousins. But I wish Jimmy had a little bit better relationship with Samantha because I would have invited her too, but it's kind of was a contentious divorce. It wasn't a good one. But she's my daughter-in-law for life. I know that probably upsets some people, but see, the thing is, I still think of Shannon, Danny's second wife, as my daughter-in-law. But his first wife, Jessie, I wrote her out of my life. That was a mistake from the get-go, and even Danny acknowledges that was a mistake. She didn't like me, I didn't like her. It never worked out, so she had a chip on her shoulder. I think she was jealous of our family, to be honest with you. She didn't come from a very close family, and we are a super, super close family. And I think she thought she was just going to be able to have Danny all to herself and not with his family, because she tried really hard for that. But that didn't work. And she wasn't willing to bend at all. I was willing to bend. I went to therapy with her. My goodness gracious. Just to try to see what our differences were. And then all of her differences were, like, I thought, in my opinion, wrong. Of course I thought so, but, like one of her things that she was mad about was that we do our birthdays and you get to pick whatever meal you want. She thinks that's childish. So she thought that was stupid. She didn't like that. So she was mad that I did that for her. She was mad that I still gave money as a gift for my kids on their birthday because she thinks you're grown adults and you shouldn't have to worry about that. When we went on the cruise, I paid for Jim and I paid for a Disney cruise for the whole family. And the only thing I asked was that she be there for a group picture for the family. And she thought that was rude of me to ask because it was her vacation and she shouldn't have been subjected to having to take a picture. One picture. That's all I asked. Was when when you first get on the boat or the ship, and then they take a group picture of everybody, and then you can decide if you want to have it or not. She didn't want to be in that picture. It was just everything, She was an alcoholic. My brother was an alcoholic, but she kept saying my brother was an alcoholic, but she wasn't an alcoholic. And then when I pointed out all the same things that they had in common, But anyway, I don't want to ruin my Thanksgiving thinking about her. She's gone, and whatever. But I see Shannon a lot, and I see Cindy a lot, and I love Brooke. I love Brooke to death, and I love Samantha. So I can have a lot of people in my life. I'm very thankful for all the people in my life. I'm thankful for my health because I have pretty good health. I mean, I take medication. I know that, but for the most part, I'm healthy. I could be healthier. I know that, but I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my family. Obviously, top on the list, I'm thankful for my faith. My faith gets me through life. I feel sorry for people that don't have some sort of faith in their life. I don't care what religions you are, but have some faith that there's a higher being taking care of you, and my higher being is God. So I just think that I'm very thankful for my faith. Thankful for my family, my friends, my YouTube family, my YouTube friends. Just thankful that I can afford to eat. Thankful for the blessings that I have in my life, and there's more things to be thankful for in my life than there is to be worried about. Is my thought. So, oh, good, he's still here. You can get the turkey out of the garage right here because it's a heavy turkey. It's 24 pounds. It's a little bit too big for me to lift. So I got home a little earlier than I thought, so that was good. But anyway, I hope you all have a great, great Thanksgiving, and just love everybody. Have a nice Thanksgiving. No politics at the table. No politics in the house. That's even better. And just share your blessings with your family, your friends, or whoever you're sharing the day with. So let's talk again tomorrow.